What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Geek XP.
Hola!
I'm Carson, and this is Marley.
Hey, what's up?
And we're here to review A Tale as Old as Time,
Song as old as rhyme.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, man.
All right?
We did not plan that.
No,
That's
that was right off the cuff. But yeah, we're both huge fans of the animated movie.
Big Disney fans in general.
Yeah, big Disney fans in general. And yeah, we're here to let you guys know what we thought of it. Let's
get into this right away. It's Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
So we're not really going to tiptoe around spoilers too much. So if you've never seen Beauty and the Beast, don't watch this.
Don't watch. So spoilers if you haven't seen it.
But
yeah.
Fair warning, if you've seen Beauty and the Beast, you've more or less seen this new one. So we're just going to kind of talk about it.
Yep. So let's get right into it. Let's get our real quick impressions. Marley?
I really, really liked it walking out of it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it today at work, I love this movie.
Okay.
Like, I really, really, really enjoyed this movie. I love the decadence of it all. I thought it was wonderfully casted.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone did a fantastic job. I think Dan Stevens is the name of the actor playing Beast.
Yes.
And him
from Downton Abbey. And he's in Legion. Yeah.
Him, Emma Watson, and Ewan McGregor were all fantastic.
Yeah. Ewan McGregor was my favorite casting, I think, as Lumiere. He was great.
He just brought so much charisma to the part.
Yeah. I was telling you earlier, I think I could just imagine him having a lot of fun when he was like recording and stuff for this.
Yeah.
It just looked like he was having a blast. For me, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney animated movie.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was your favorite.
Yeah, I kind of have it on this pedestal for sure.
It's like Pocahontas for me.
Yes.
Okay.
If they ever remake that, I'm sure it's going to be like one of those things you're going to be very critical about.
Yes.
And like more than usual.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there watching it, and I really do enjoy seeing a new look for the film.
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's live action, which is always a funny thing for me is like, it's actually 3D animation. There are real people in it now.
Well, it's like them calling this new Lion King the live-action Lion King.
Not live action at all. But, yeah, I thought it was a really good adaptation, a modern update to the story and stuff. What they do, which I didn't have a problem with, and we talked about this a little bit, is they add a few things to the story. And I think we both agreed that they didn't really make the movie better or worse.
Yeah, I likened it to the Cinderella remake. So in the Cinderella remake, they add a lot of backstory for the wicked stepmother.
Yep.
And to the kingdom in general.
Yes.
And I think in Cinderella, everything they added enhanced the narrative.
Yeah.
It made the movie better. It made the base story better.
Yep.
And I think Cinderella was right for that.
Yes. And Jungle Book 2, I think, was better.
Jungle Book
so much better than the better ending. Everything.
In Beauty and the Beast, everything they added, like you said, it didn't enhance the narrative, but it didn't take away from it.
Yeah.
There's some stuff about Belle's mother, and then there's a little bit about Beast's father. I actually could have used less of Belle's mother.
Yeah.
And could have used more about the Beast and his dad.
Yes.
Because that's the stuff that kind of fascinated me.
Absolutely. Since we're just... This is where it gets a little tricky with the spoilers because of the adding stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we'll
avoid that
stuff because it's new content. But the Beast and his dad, they kind of explain a little bit of backstory, what's going on there. Yeah. And it adds an extra dimension to Beast's character that I wasn't expecting, really. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the songs, because they have their traditional songs in there, which I think the cast did a really good job of performing.
I think every song from the original movie, not the extended cut, is in this movie, which is awesome, because in a lot of musicals... songs and a lot of musical to movie transitions, like songs get cut all the time.
Yeah.
This I'm pretty sure had everything in it. with the exception of Human Again, but that's also not from the original cut of the movie.
Yeah, that's an extended one. The new songs, I was very, like, mixed on. Beast has his own song, and I think there are a few others which I kind of forget. I remember Beast the most because that was the one that I just didn't really like.
And I'm on the whole opposite end of the spectrum there. I loved that song.
Yeah.
Without getting into too much spoilers about it, it's like, I'm a big Broadway guy, and it's a big, bombastic Broadway number. Like, I think when we were leaving the theater, I said, like, I could even see on stage, like, Belle exits the stage, and then the spotlight is just on him. Like, it's Beast's big moment in the spotlight to shine.
Yeah, and funny you just brought that up. I felt like Luke Evans did a really good job as Gaston. I do really love the original Gaston's voice in the animated movie. He has this more, like, deep voice and stuff.
It's not every last inch of me is covered in hair.
And it's not about, like, manliness or anything. It's just that baritone voice that he has. It's super powerful. And I felt like in Luke's singing parts, he did fine, but it just wasn't as powerful and bombastic as I felt like it could have been, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't notice it too much.
And he's not a Broadway singer or anything. Like, a lot of these people aren't.
Yeah, and you're going to hear a lot of these people sing for the first time. And I think they all do a good job.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I didn't really notice that. I mean, I also don't have the connection to the movie you do. I love the original movie, but maybe for me, there's just a slight disconnect there. I thought he did a really good job. I think Josh Gad was perfectly cast as LeFou. He was hilarious. And you get another side to LeFou, I mean, besides the gay thing. But, like, there's another dimension to him that they add that I enjoyed.
And they kind of added, like, that dimension you just talked about. They added, like, a little extra stuff to each character, I felt like. Like, Gaston even got a little extra, like, war story type thing, like, backstory, like...
You can kind of maybe see why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
I love what they did to Beast's character. I guess, I don't really know if this was a beef, because I didn't notice this until last night, but in the original movie, like, he doesn't act like a prince. Like, they go very all in on the Beast thing.
Yes.
And I understand that, because he is a giant furry monster.
Yep.
But, like, you never get a sense of that person he was before he changed. And in this movie, he's criticizing Belle's taste in books. And I think the best word to use to describe him is he's sassy. Like, he's kind of, like, snappy and quick to come back. And, like, he feels regal.
Yes.
Which I really enjoyed. I think they added an extra level to his character rather than him just being, like, angry or nice or angry.
I'll say in the animated movie, they mess with time a little bit differently in this movie. And what I mean by that is in the animated movie, it's clear that when he was turned, he was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So to me, it makes a little sense that he wasn't raised proper at that point. He was spoiled.
Yeah.
And stuff. And he was spoiled in this movie too. But they decide to mess a little bit with the time and how it plays out in terms of his age. That's a little different. So there's a lot of little differences in the movie, which, like we said, didn't detract from it, but didn't really add a whole lot there. And to me, if I had to give it a rating, let's go ahead and finish it off.
Before we do that,
sure.
Your favorite musical performance from the live action movie. What was...
Okay. I have to go actually with, like, Emma Thompson and her Tales All This Time.
All right, that was... She did a wonderful job, but I just really missed Angela Lansbury.
And I would say Angela Lansbury is obviously the best.
She's the best Mrs. Potts. Yeah. For me, it was Be Our Guest. That's my favorite song from the original movie. And when we were leaving in the theater and talking about our favorite moments, I told everyone, like, for me, that was going to be my make or break it moment. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think they were going to go as... without saying too much, I didn't think they were going to go as over the top as I wanted them to. Yeah. And they just went full on, like, decadent, over the top musical number. It was awesome.
Yeah, I really did enjoy that. Yeah. I think that's when I really got into it more. Like, I finally connected with it. But yeah, so let's give it our
Sure.
rating real quick. I would say, it stayed pretty faithful to the film, the original film.
Yeah, it's almost a shot-for-shot remake.
Yes.
Which I didn't want anything else.
At the end of the day, whenever I want to watch this story, I'm always going to watch the animated film.
Yeah.
That's, for me personally, I love it. Again.
Yeah.
So I would probably give it 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5 too. I really enjoyed it. There are just little nitpicks here and there.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. You can tell us what you thought of Beauty and the Beast. If you saw it already, down in the comment section below. Where can they find you at, Marley?
I am on Instagram, Marley, I changed it, so it was all the same. Rebellious_Ewok, same thing on Twitter.
Nice. And you guys can find me at Carson_Save on Twitter, and of course here at Geek XP on YouTube. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you at our next movie.
Bye.
See ya.